So we finally find out the mystery of the magic orb. It's a recorded message from Desmond.
One I keep coming back to.
Oh yeah, new person. Introduce yourself.
I'm Sailor Jerry. Sorry.
Sailor Jerry, alright.
Taylor Jerry, yes. The slightly more...
I was 14, I think, and
fuck.
And you were trying to teach me
It's like I'm playing fucking Fantasy Life, except I went Taylor instead of Sailor. But you can't go Sailor in Fantasy Life.
How much noise I made.
I understand. So, I did want to keep this Desmond message in. It's just, this is a lot of listening, and there's nothing really interesting to do while he's talking. So, all of Desmond's messages are just going to be extra stuff, because it's just
Boring shit.
Mostly dead air, yeah.
He's dead! That's a joke.
Yeah, and we've got more computers to hack.
Yay. So...
Now, this guy has a real big figure collection. I'm jealous.
You know what they say
Now,
about guys with big figure collections.
Yeah. Now, there is one little gimmick with these orb puzzles, but it's going to be a few videos before we see them again.
Yeah.
It's a small gimmick. It doesn't change very much.
No, these are the easy... Oh, hey. I remember you.
Yeah.
Choke on that goddamn poison apple, bitch. Sorry. My name is Cesar.
Yeah.
You have 30 more computers to hack.
Got a lot more to do, but we can't really do very much more hacking until later in the game.
No, you're only at level 1.
Yeah. But this John fellow sounds like he can hook us up.
Yeah, totally. He's totally on the up and up. He's not trying to own her ass. By the way, we might have one of the stupidest characters ever. Oh well.
Oh, I remember that British accent.
Yes.
And that woman talking.
No, I followed that recipe to the letter.
It's an art, Sean, not a science.
Yay! Abstergo is idiots!
Yeah, so you didn't forget, after all, you're just incredibly rude. And they poor Rebecca here waiting nearly 30 minutes.
You limey, be nice. Sorry
Our
about
idiots.
He's high on his own supply. So
Our
how should we do
idiots.
this? Data transfer?
It's the boost talking.
Great, that should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care,
Nobody
Sean.
reads those.
Bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
I have never seen those characters before in my life.
Certainly not.
No.
Our friend
I
Sailor.
never saw them in Revelations.
Our friend Sailor here is just getting excited because you'd think Abstergo would have better security than a coffee woman being able to wander in so easily.
That's not a coffee woman. She's a delivery woman, and she may or may not sound exactly like, I don't know, Rebecca from, who's an assassin and helped Desmond out in the previous few games.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. They know what they're doing. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Not a big deal. And that British guy totally doesn't look like Sean, who also helped. God damn you, Abstergo, and your fucking... Just get ready.
So there's all sorts of little conversations you can listen into around Abstergo, but none of them are overly interesting.
No.
And here's just some guy.
That's some guy, And here's our...
There's Taurus.
And that's
there's
some multiplayer guy, and there's Edward.
Yeah. I have an Edward figure just a few steps from me, actually.
Oh god, you put it in so you could get the freaking promo.
Yeah.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, My parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
What do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as, damn it, to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon, as faith will discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we liked. With a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Little secret right now. As of this recording, I can't actually record any new footage.
Did you leave the PS4 in Taiwan?
You think I would leave my PS3 overseas? What happened actually? It could
be export controlled.
Well, I got it back home safely, but the problem is that the AC adapter from my recording software was damaged at some point, and I can't use it anymore. Luckily, it's very easy to look up that model number on Amazon, and one is on the way as I speak.
Yeah. So this is the worst place to find items in the game, because this is just random shit that Bulb looks like. It's a hell of a lot easier now that there's no guards sneaking around either.
Yeah, but the problem is this forest is really big.
It's really big. There are a lot of paths, and because it's technically undercover, you can't get any good synchronization on it, or So you just run around for an hour looking through this stupid place. And there was a hilarious story I think I mentioned in the last video. I will get to it later. But
odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like?
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something.
On one of my attempts.
Concentrate and focus all your senses.
And it's not like I'm losing a huge amount of progress anyway.
Sound, deep into matter. Until you see and hear a kind of shimmering.
A shimmering?
You understand?
I think so. I've seen its like before. Glowing like moonlight on the ocean.
Yeah, like the sea shanty is glowing.
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad.
This is so stupid.
See, I just cut off Edward's line there, unfortunately.
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. You saw the subtitle. Anyway, Eagle Vision is a little different in this game because you can't use it while you're running. You can turn it on and walk around, but, oh, hey, I left the reload in. Ugh. Anyway, Eagle Vision, you can turn it on and walk around with it, but the second you start running or swimming, it turns off automatically.
Yeah. It does compensate for this by being able to, track things of interest.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess the developers kind of wanted to avoid people putting on Eagle Vision and then ruining all their nice environmental work by just seeing that blue and black background everywhere.
I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. What a combination.
This is stupid.
Now, this mechanic, you can actually get involved with it before this little tutorial, but this is its introduction in the story.
Yes.
But this is how it works. You climb up on these stelae, you get these little, turn on Eagle Vision, you get these little shapes, line them up, you get a special prize.
Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson we should learn.
Some of these
God fucking damn it, kid! I was hoping for a free trip to Tahiti.
It was related in some way to my dreaming or the like.
Most never find it.
Now, some of these puzzles can be pretty annoying, so if any of them go on for a really long time, I just cut them out.
How?
Most of it. I cut out the solution. I cut out my bumbling, but I don't cut the solution.
Come and gone. Any man's senses can be tuned well past what he's born with.
Generally not that hard.
If he tries.
Yeah, generally. Some of them are a little tricky, though. Because usually you're supposed to line up the shapes with the glowing objects. Sometimes they'll trick you, though.
Yeah. And what was underneath this conveniently placed rock that nobody's found for ages? Oh, it's stone.
It's a strange look.
Yeah.
Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way.
You cannot actually get all of them until pretty late in the game.
Yeah, one of them is hidden in a... This game has a couple locations that are memory locked away where they are, and... Actually, to be fair, when I did Rogue, I had collected all of the items in a similar sort of thing. The... like weird Native American
this has the makings of a
armor that they put in the game. And I had no idea where to put it until I did the very next story mission, at which point I was told, oh, hey, there's a giant suit of armor that you can go get if you collected all the totems. I'm like, oh, hey, I got all the totems.
Here we are. What do you think?
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows.
I think it's going to the manor house on top of the hill in the town.
Crazy.
From what I knew of Ducasse, wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning, then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could? If it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
In my recording, I finished this little side quest up. When I was recording it, I actually got kind of scared, because you get the keys at the end of these Templar hunts. I actually forgot where I got the first key. I was like, did I accidentally edit out a whole side quest? But no, you get the first key from Ducasse. There are 4 others.
I don't think they show you it, though.
The 4 others are from Nassau, Kingston, Havana, and there's one in the Bahamas, I think.
Yeah.
But that sort of goes over a few other islands.
So basically, this is our Pimp Palace for the game. We'll show more of it later, I'm sure.
Yeah. I actually was, I wasn't recording it, but I was going around and collecting all the stupid Animus fragments and chests around the ocean. I was wearing the Templar armor while I was doing it. Because it's actually a pretty good looking pretty good looking outfit, I have to say.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I was trying to find out how to get to that stupid viewpoint, but it's way up there.
Yeah, you have to go right by the manor house and up the hill next to the little, what would be the cottage.
Yeah, I did not realize that at the time.
To the windmill.
I figured at this point I did not particularly care. I was going to be back here anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get spit right here anyway, so...
Yeah. We are about to get introduced to the big money-making mechanic of this game, actually, after this next cutscene.
Yep.
Little dock parkour here and there.
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now. We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made man.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in Nassau.
You noticed that, did you? Beat me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
At this point in the Assassin's Creed world.
It's not quite like it says that, but...
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I think most people might be able to guess what Kid is in this game, but we'll leave that for later.
Yeah.
Okay, so now basically the hideout serves the same purpose as the manor house, well, the villa did in Assassin's Creed 2, and sort of what the see, I can't say it's really like what the...
Have a moment. I've been needing coin to set up the shipyard, Captain. The faster I have the needful gold, the sooner our ships will roll away.
But the same idea applies, that you pay for upgrades at your headquarters and you get little amenities.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking more like the 1 and 2 than... Because in Brotherhood and, Revelations, you could buy, like, stuff all around the city.
Right.
And it wasn't just, like, limited to this and just stuff. It was also kind of the same in 3.
The homestead in 3, I think, was the best realized of the sort of homemaking mechanics in this series. Does Unity have anything like that?
Yes. It's much closer to this, where you...
making it worth your while. Curse me and I don't.
I mean, it's not a lot, but basically there's your home base is a theater sort of deal. A cafe. It's called the Cafe Theater, and there's a cafe, and it has theater, and people go on, and you slowly but steadily improve how it looks, and it increases your money. It's the easier. You can also buy a couple shops here and there around the city for, like, fast travel points and unlock missions, but...
I understand. But the problem with Great Inagua, I think, is just there's not really very much reason to hang around this area very much.
No. The only thing you have, really, to do here is upgrade your ship. No, not upgrade your ship, upgrade the town, but everything in the manor house that you would care about is on the ship already.
Yeah.
There is a room full of, like, shit you won, which is nice. But that's about the extent of the...
Captain's home.
That's about the extent of it.
Oh, hey, I'm rank 14,281 of the most feared pirates.
Nice.
Actually, as of my latest recording, I've moved up to about 9,200 something, I think. But the point is, I'm not a very feared pirate. Apparently, there's 12,000 guys ahead of me.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and ledgers and the like, scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful.
Okay, wow, I'm really good at this game. I already completed an Abstergo challenge.
Have a look for yourself and tell me what you think.
Now, the Abstergo challenge spoiled the name of it, but this mechanic is called Kenway's Fleet. You have to be online to do anything good, interesting with this mechanic.
Yes. So, basically what Kenway's Fleet is kind of like your Mediterranean defense from Revelations, or your missions from Brotherhood. There's a whole bunch of places you can go. You can send a whole bunch of ships to those places, and when you complete missions, you get money.
Right. Well, you get various supplies, including trading stuff.
Yeah.
And this is when you try to go to different destinations, there's a danger level associated with it. If the danger level is too high, your ships might get destroyed. Look at that crap. Anyway, if the danger level is too high, then your ships might get destroyed trying to do it.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to go out and capture ships in the ocean. You can choose to send them to Kenway's Fleet,
right?
And then you can use those same ships to fight your naval battles for you.
Yes. And we should really get you people to sign up and befriend you on PSN so they can speed up your ships.
Let's play PSN.
Yeah. So the thing with this is that if you notice, you have all of them unlocked. And the reason you have them all unlocked is because Kenway's Fleet is shared between all save files on a profile. So you basically have what would amount to an endgame fleet that would take many hours to get and many places to find.
And I forget how. And the size of your fleet is limited by the number of docks you have. I think you start with like maybe 5 or 6 docks, but you can buy additional docks with the sort of currency you get from winning naval battles.
Yeah, the gems, which can't actually be exchanged for anything in the game. They just are there to dick you over.
Right.
They just serve as money to. It's the stupidest thing. The only thing they do is the only two purposes they have are repairing ships in Kenway's Fleet and buying docks in Kenway's Fleet.
Yeah, and once you have all the docks, that's saved too, so...
Yeah.
The only thing I can use diamonds for is repairing my ships.
Yeah.
And you can capture every kind of ship except for gunboats. I wouldn't recommend capturing anything lower than frigates, though. Everything else just gets destroyed too quickly or is too weak.
Yeah.
But frigates, most of the time, frigates can survive a hit from a man of war. But there are actually different. Ships have different stats.
Right.
Usually they're the same depending on the level. But the hunter ships that come at you at level 4 wanted level, those always have the best stats. So.
Yeah.
You get into trouble, you can board the Hunter Man of Wars and get the best ships. Hunter Man of Wars can destroy anything except another Man of War in a single shot.
Yep.
And you can.
I was going to say the other thing is the smaller the ship, the faster it attacks, but also the less damage it deals.
Right, and ships have supplies that they can carry. You see that little you see the 50 next to the box. That's the amount of cargo the ship can carry. If your ship can't carry the cargo necessary, then you can't do the mission with that ship. You have to get a bigger one.
Mm-hmm. Man of Wars, of course, are slow, but they can also carry just about any, or will carry enough cargo to handle any mission in the game.
Right.
I should say, Rogue basically got rid of this entire stupid pretense of gems or diamonds or whatever the heck you want to call them, and you just pay gold to repair stuff.
That makes sense.
Or not gold, it's whatever, pounds or livres or any number of accommodations.
What I just did there in this battle was launch 2 fire barrels. Fire barrels you get from some naval battles, they're basically free hits.
Yeah.
Your ships have the wind-up time before they can fire again. But pressing triangle, as long as you have fire barrels, you can just automatically attack.
Yep, they interrupt enemy attacks, and unfortunately, you can't really control where they go.
Yeah.
So you can take out. It's harder to take out a specific ship, but it is good enough to just soften them up for where you guys can take them out in one go.
Now, the ships that go to North America or South America, smaller ships can usually handle those, but the ones that go to Africa or Europe or the Mediterranean, you need bigger ships to handle the cargo.
Yeah.
But because Kenway's fleet isn't really that interesting to watch, in the future I just almost entirely cut it out. It's just not that interesting.
Yeah, you're just going to be doing it to get lots of money and whatnot.
Now I would like to point out this conversation between Achilles and Adewale and Edward. I have heard this damn conversation so many times playing this game. I was getting really sick of it.
See, basically this game kind of has a problem with how it does these things. Anytime you are supposed to do a story mission, and you can kind of do free world, you'll probably hear the conversation every time you get back on the ship or whatever the fuck you do. It gets annoying after a while.
Yeah.
So
if you for any reason get sunk or or quit the game and then restart, you have to hear the conversation again. So it gets old pretty fast.
What are you looking to do here? Just take over a ship and get more gold metal?
I'm kind of in the mood to just cause a little trouble.
Maybe salvage.
Maybe salvage some metal. Metal will always help.
Yeah, metal is one of those things where it always is like the worst gating material. Because it just...
I mean, at the very least, it doesn't make sense that you could upgrade cannons with cloth.
It does.
It makes sense, but it's not any less frustrating.
Yeah, basically, if you want to upgrade weapons, you're going to need metal, and you're going to need lots and lots of metal, and it just gets kind of annoying after a while to get... so kill the enemy captain.
Yep.
You're going to do the fun thing and...
Yep, just for a little change of pace.
Yeah.
Going up to the rigging, it's a funner way to get on the ship, but it's also a little more dangerous.
Yeah.
Because especially if enemy gunners are up there and they shoot you, you can easily fall to the deck and kill yourself.
You didn't even kill the captain.
Yeah, I did want to air assassinate the captain. Now, unlike in Revelations or maybe 3, fighting with the hidden blades is not fun. It's very slow. The hidden blades are not very effective in this game.
Well, they're effective for assassinating people. They're not effective for fighting, which is probably the...
Yeah. And if you'll notice, I just completed American Dreams. Imagine that.
Yeah. Dusty Rose, the American Dream.
And the Kenway's fleet missions, they all happen in like real world time. So if a mission says it'll take 18 hours to complete, that's 18 hours real time.
The caveat being, you can speed these things up.
Yeah, but you can speed it up. But Kenway's fleet still runs even if you turn off the game.
Yeah.
So when you're done playing the game for a day, you can send all your ships out on long missions. Then you load it up the next day. All your missions.
You don't even have to do that.
Oh.
You can sync it. They have a Ubisoft has an app for Black Flag that synchronizes with Kenway's fleet, no matter where you are, as long as you can play it on a tablet or a phone. So you can play it wireless. Take it with you on the go. Play it at work. Curse Ubisoft for their goddamn pan-media experience that they keep extravaganzas that they keep trying to put together.
And sometimes during recording, my game would randomly freeze. That's not going to be the last time you'll see that in this video, but it's more than a little worrisome. I won't spoil the ending of one video, but it's that problem's dramatic conclusion.
The game freezes and you go jumping off to your death. No.
You'll see.
Fort.
Now, I was going to try to pick a fight with the Navassa fort. This turns out to be a very bad idea.
Let's see, you only have one armor upgrade. Hey, metal.
I still thought I could do it. But the problem is I tried to attack Navassa several times, but every time I got sunk. So guess what? I had to hear that stupid conversation between Adewale and Kenway like 6 times before, holy shit, I got sick of it and turned off the game because I was already pretty tired at this point of the night.
Yeah. Oh god, we got another 8 minutes.
Got the angle wrong.
Don't tell me it's the entirety of this.
No. Mostly it's just sailing and causing more mischief.
Okay. So, in your hideout, there is a collection of ship models, and basically there are different types of ships that you've blown up in the game. I think it also depends on the country whose flag they're under, so it's a little easy picking.
Oh hey, yeah, look. Actually, in the thread it was suggested that I attack a schooner but not help my crew in any way. And that's fine. Anyway, not help my crew in any way, so just see how long it takes these morons. I nailed one of my own guys with the explosive barrel. Anyway, it was suggested that I just attack a schooner and wait to see how long it takes my crew to take it over. I got lucky. It only took me like 5 minutes or so of just sitting there waiting for these idiots to do it.
Here, yakety sax.
Your crew is just spectacularly incompetent at killing anyone. It's really amazing.
Well, they don't have hidden blades. They don't have eagle vision. They don't have a fucking Mayan statues trying to help you out, or whatever the fuck.
Now, as you'll see, we're seeing a lot of British ships instead of Spanish ones, and that'll happen as you get closer to Jamaica.
Oh no. For the love of God, you... Oh no.
Oh, going around the stupid ocean trying to find these stupid... Getting all these stupid animus fragments in chests.
I mean, this one's right here, so...
Yeah, so I might as well get it, but... Doing all that deliberately a couple days ago, it took me about like 2.5 hours to mostly clear the seas.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, but you're mostly done. It's just not worth it. It's just
at the very least, I did run into a lot of online events, including I found the last 2 social chests I needed for the Abstergo challenge. I killed about like, I don't know, 4 white whales and attacked 2 royal convoys.
So you need one more royal convoy and...
Yeah, we will be. I've already shown social chests. I will show royal convoys and white whales in future videos.
Yeah, you don't really need to show. Well, I mean, you can show the white whale, but it's literally seen it once. What the fuck is with this one?
Had to get a little creative this time. Edward doesn't quite jump high enough to nab it. There we go. I have no idea what the problem with the earlier attempts was.
No, that makes no sense. Should have been just like run to the crest of the trees, do jump from there, because that's the only way you're gonna get it. It isn't like a couple of the ones where you have to do like standing jumps on fucking chimneys, which is annoying. I think you shut that one off.
Yeah. There's at least one. I know I do show one off in Florida that you have to get a little creative for.
What? We can go to Florida in this game?
The southern tip of it, yes.
Oh
hey, a water spout.
Yes.
And the sound is randomly cutting in and out.
I blame the water spout.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably messing with the sound, whatever. Oh yeah, and sometimes if the wind or storm is really bad, you can't go at travel speed.
Yep.
And I swear there's sometimes when lightning will actually attack the mast of other ships. I could swear I've seen that happen before.
I think that it's one of those things where it's a really stupid idea, by the way.
Yeah, this is really dumb.
Can lightning strike a boat at sea?
I'm not even at full health.
Probably.
What the hell am I doing?
You accidentally fucked up listening data all these lines, so you want to listen to it again to re-record it? Maybe.
Well, I'll be going at. Well, I'm obviously not gonna succeed here, but I will be going at getting Navassa eventually.
And if you notice, I think that actually managed to cripple a ship.
Yeah, I didn't fire any. Oh, hey, it probably destroyed one too.
Yeah.
The anchor icon, their grappling hook icon disappeared. But in my defense, I am an idiot, so I thought attacking Navassa, I might get lucky.
Yeah, let's see how well that works out for you.
Wow, the storm must be really screwing with the sound. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. This is when you're...
And I was really afraid the game froze, but wait for it. There we go. Jeez. So we've got 9 parts of the fort to destroy instead of the usual 4 or 3. And when the fort sees you starting to attack, they'll start firing mortars. As you get closer, they start firing regular cannons.
Yeah. But you can
just add it. Yeah.
I was gonna say you can knock out the cannon batteries and whatnot, but oh god.
Now, just my luck, there's also some British ships surrounding the fort. But I thought this actually might work to my advantage, because if I get badly wounded fighting the fort, I can just attack the ships and get some help.
Yeah, that's...
Unfortunately, this is a gunboat, which means it's completely worthless to me.
Yep.
Oh, that's a schooner. No, it's too big.
Yeah. And you're about fucked.
Now, actually, when you're about to start attacking a ship, you can get sunk. But hey, we're not gonna die here. We can make it. Well, see, what happened was that Edward got knocked down. Everyone else is fine, so I didn't get sunk.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that. That would seem an anticlimactic end to this game if Edward died attacking some stupid fort.
Yeah, we need to attack some big-ass ships.